Hello everybody, I'm going to try and attempt to a really fast review of a book called Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I think that's how you say it for... I've never seen Laini spelled this way. I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm sorry videos aren't as often as they are. I've been having problems using my phone to film videos because there's like storage things and I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try my best. So this book is the first book in a trilogy, and I wrote a bunch of notes here. Okay, let's start with this one. And there's a bug. It starts. It's about Karu. She's an orphan girl raised by what I thought was the devil, or like one of his demons. His name is Brimstone, but he actually is something called a chimera, and it's not about angels and demons. It's about, I guess, these two races that look like angels and demons, but they're from another world. So that's probably how we got our myths for angels and demons, I would imagine. But I'm gonna kind of just call them that for this review, because I think it's a little easier. So throughout the story, she feels like hollow inside, and she doesn't understand why she feels this way. She's a very artistic person. Oh my goodness. And she gets these special wishes from Brimstone for doing errands for him, and those errands involve teeth. Sometimes they're human teeth or they're animal teeth. And she doesn't know what they're for. She doesn't understand, why she's being raised by these demons, as it were, these monsters, as she called them. She doesn't know anything about her life other than this is what it's been like for her. The book is primarily told from her point of view, but it does switch and go into Akira. I'm trying to remember how to pronounce his name. Akiva. Sorry. And Akiva is the angel character, and it goes into his point of view, but mainly, I'd say about 90% of the book is told from Karu's point of view. The angels, I guess, weren't allowed in this world. They were stuck in theirs, and they found a way back into our world, and they've been marking the demons or the chimeras doors to our world with their handprint, and it's supposed to cause the end of the world. That was never truly elaborated, like this end of the world notion in the book, but for us, at least in our world, because that's what it sounded like. But I guess it might be the end of the chimera race, because he found out about how they are able to survive for so long. Brimstone uses these teeth to reincarnate people, which is really interesting. I like how it's a unique take on angel and demons, because, let's see, I'm trying to think where I wrote this down about the people. So, their world is called Elsewhere. It's kind of like how in Once Upon a Time or in Narnia, you can enter through these doors and you go into this other world. And that's how that happens. But the Chimera Brimstone uses the teeth to bring back the deceased Chimera by using what is it called? Like, they take their souls and he makes new bodies for them. Sometimes they're different bodies because he puts the teeth in a certain order. They can have like a human head and a goat's upper body and the legs of a chicken. Like, I know that sounds really weird, but that's kind of how he does it. And the reason why they had to do this is because the angels, or I think they're called the seraphim in the book, were they were enslaving the chimera, and it was kind of like how the Europeans came into the New World, right? And ever since then, the chimera have kind of rebelled against that, and they've been fighting ever since. So the reason behind it, for sure, is totally understandable. I understand why the chimera are fighting these angels, or the seraph. Again, a little, it's unique in that the reason behind why these two races are fighting is different than it normally, and usually it's just because one's good, one's evil. But in this case, it's switched because the angels were in the wrong by making these people do this, or inflicting their will on this group of people. So it's understandable why they are fighting. Unfortunately, it's been for over 1,000 years, which really sucks. And Akiva and Karu have a romance. I feel like their romance mirrors Romeo and Juliet. The difference being that it's not between these two families, it's between two races, more in lieu of what West Side Story did with the two gangs, one's Puerto Rican, one's, the white group. So you can pretend that Karu's family / people are the Puerto Ricans in West Side Story, and then the angels are the whites. Obviously, I don't think all the characters in this book are all white. I think they're probably a mixture of different races. What's really cool, because they can do that, Karu finds out because Brimstone always wore a wishbone, and Akiva says they had to break it. And what happens when they break it is her memories of her past life